Hey guys, I'm Rocco, and today we're looking at the best Premier League striker under 100,000 coins. Now, after sort of like reviewing Footbin, there's actually not that many between like the 50 and 100k mark. Now, the players I have picked up for today's review are going to be Aguero, who's sitting at around 60,000 coins, Jamie Vardy, who's sitting at around 40,000 coins, and Inform Harry Kane, which is sitting at about 72,000. Now, I've purchased all of these today. I'm going to try them all over one game in exactly the same formations. So we're going to play 4-4-2 one half, and then we're going to play 4-2-3-1 the second half with them in the correct positions. So the first game, obviously, they'll be playing as a double striker, and in the next game, they will be playing as a lone striker in the 4-2-3-1. I've already done a full review on Aguero, so if you guys want to check that out, the link to that will be in the description below. But in terms of this review, I'm going to be reviewing all three players in the same game. Now, as per their stats, if we go through Harry Kane with a catalyst, which I just picked this up for, he's got a 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high work rates, a 6'2", which is a bit meh, and his pace is not very good. Obviously, if we put him actually in the team, we can see what pace boost he actually gets. So in the team, he gets a 10 plus pace boost, which puts him to 77 acceleration and 81 sprint speed. Obviously, he doesn't need the hunter because he doesn't need the increase in shooting. And the only thing that really gives him a big pace boost and passing boost is the catalyst. Now, due to his agility and balance, I don't think this is the right chem style. So I am going to put an engine on him, which I will do now. Just because I feel like it's a lot more beneficial and it improves the stats that I think he needs improving more than the rest. So I will put an engine on Mr. Kane. And then he will obviously go have that passing increase still, but he gets a big boost in balance and a big boost in agility. Now, this card is quite well rounded. He's just a bit slow. So without the catalyst, obviously, he's down to 72 sprint speed and 72 acceleration and 76 sprint speed, which again isn't great. His finishing is fantastic. His passing is really good with the boost, and his dribbling is a lot better. He gets 83 balance, 74 agility, which isn't bad at all. His stamina is really good for a striker. Strength's good, aggression's good. So that is going to be Kane. He's got leadership outside the foot shot trait, which is great. Long passer, team player, long shot taker, which is fantastic. So that is Harry Kane. If we then look at the next card, which is going to be Mr. Jamie Vardy, I'll have to play him here in the cam position, which will put him on 9 chemistry, which is fine. He's sat with a Hawk, which I picked him up on high work rates, which is great. He's only 3-star, 3-star, which I don't really like, especially for my striker. I think a Hawk's probably enough. I mean, it gives him the pace boost that he needs. He also gets the shooting boost. So his finishing goes up to 96, shot power 95, and then he gets that boost in physicals as well, which really is great for his strength and aggression. Again, you could argue he needs the agility and balance boost, but I don't think as much so as Kane does. And the shooting boost will be really good with Vardy. So I think a Hawk probably is the best chem star. If we have a look at his player traits, dives into tackles, I don't think that's great, and a team player. But overall, he's got good composure, his finishing now is really good, and he's got really good pace. So that is Mr. Vardy. Finally, we've got Aguero. Now, I completely disagree with this chem style, so I will apply a hunter to him, because I feel like he needs that pace boost, and the shooting then gets pretty much maxed out. So if we chuck a hunter on Aguero, there we go. And we have a look at Aguero in-game. 4-star, 4-star, great. High, medium work rates, brilliant. 5 for 8. Like, this card fits the meta more than the other two do. In terms of his, obviously, his pace is now 89 and 88, which is great. Shooting's maxed out pretty much. Shot power 94, finishing maxed out, attacking in position maxed out, which is great. He's got much better balance, really good agility, composure's fantastic, good stamina, strength's not bad, and his aggression's pretty good as well. He's also got quite good heading accuracy, which really helps this card. If we look at his player traits, injury prone, standard, leadership, and chip shot. So we're going to run into the first game. We're going to start with Harry Kane. So in the first half, we are going to go into the 4-4-2. Usually I play Son at striker, but just for the sake of this review, I will not play Son at striker. I'll be playing Son on the left, Harry Kane at striker, and then Dembele on the right. In the second half, we'll drop into the 4-2-3-1, where Kane will be the lone striker and Son will play left attacking mid. So we're going to head straight into the first game, where we will be looking at Harry Kane at striker in the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1. Okay, into Division 1 rivals we go. Are you... What? Okay, this is the team for the Kane review. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, Firmino has the ball here. Right, crossing into the middle. Harry Kane. Not a very good cross, really. Okay, Kane there. Back to Kane. Back to Firmino. Into Kane. He is a bit stale. Great turn. And then, yeah, he is going to finish those chances. Oh, he's offside. Really? He is going to finish those chances for you, though, in those situations. I think he would have finished that even if he was onside. I really feel like that should be a goal, but okay. Kane's feet. If Gomez wasn't there, that's a goal. Oh, my God. What? Okay. I don't really have much to say about that. Right, we're going to go to the 4-2-3-1 and see if this serves us better. Okay, good play. Kane's through. Ball well. He just doesn't have, like, even with the engine, he doesn't have the agility and balance to, like... I need him to, like, wangle his way, whatever you want to call it. Wangle his way past the goalkeeper there, and he just hasn't. Well, I'm just going to have to bring on a bit of pace to see if I can kind of, like, save this game. So I'm going to bring on Alejandro Gomez, Costa, and Adama. And see if that makes a difference playing with a player like Kane. Yeah, we're going to look into Kane. He's going to try and hold the ball up. Wait for Adama. Okay, we'll go back into Kane. Good use of the turn. Unlucky. Kane. Okay, good finish there as well. Like I say, with this Kane card, he's going to be one of those that if you can get him in front of goal, he's going to finish. It's just getting him in front of goal that's going to be the hard part. Okay, Kane's feet. Twos with Adama. Great twos. First time, great finish. That is what you're going to need Kane for. I mean, and play against a team like this as well. This pace boost at the end. This is why, if you guys haven't watched my video on how to improve at FIFA, right? This is why having substitutes is so important. Kane will continue to make that run through the gap. Go on. Can he? He's not going to outdo Walker. He's done him. He seems to work hard. Unable to keep the ball that time. First time. Excellent block. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Great play. Little dink over to Kane. Terrible dink. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. It's really hard with these like little crossing dinks to find the right power to put on it. Really, that's so annoying. Kane's gone. Kane has gone. First time chip. He just doesn't quite have the pace. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Kane. Wijnaldum now. The Vipers moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Kane here. Kane. Yeah, he doesn't quite have like the agility. I mean, good match. He did get himself on the score sheet twice, and he does the job. I feel like if you're running a really fast team, especially if you're following the crossing meta this year, then Kane is probably a really good player to have in your team. And okay, like, for 70,000 coins, he's good. He does a job. 8.9 rating. Like, he holds the ball up really well. It's good from corners. Shooting accuracy wasn't great. He hit the post. He should have scored. 88 passing, which is really quite good for a striker, actually. Yeah, I actually genuinely quite enjoyed using him. How we will compare, I'm not sure. But again, we're going to run into exactly the same team formations and play another Div 1 Rivals match. So we'll head now into Jamie Vardy. Okay, so I've just swapped it up. I've just put Firmino striker and Vardy cam. That's just the only fair way to do it, so I'm playing with exactly the same team in both games. So Vardy will go as the main striker there, and he will go as the striker in the 4-2-3-1. So exactly the same, 4-4-2 first half, and then 4-2-3-1 second half. Let's see what Jamie Vardy can do. Okay, this is our opponent for the Vardy review. At least it's not as meta as the last team. Really nice team, though. I really like Sterling, actually. He seems to be really good this year. So, let's head into it. Okay, Vardy here.
Dembele. Vardy.
Gonna go all the way with him.
Vardy.
And he's played for that penalty, but he's won it well. Big difference in like pace with Vardy and Kane, but I'm not sure about the finishing with Vardy generally. Terrible penalty by me. Okay, it was an alright first half. I mean, some of the goals I conceded. We're going to head into the 4-2-3-1 and test that out in the second game. Second half. Pastake. Good win back. Good use of the roll as well.
Alan.
Good ball there by Vardy. Firmino. Yeah, made by Vardy there actually. Great ball.
Fabulous goal. And just look at this. Nelson Semedo. Alan.
Okay, Vardy's feet here. That's a really bad pass. That's not even a through ball. That's like a L1X pass, an L1X pass, so he can then follow on. Okay, Vardy's feet. Hold it up.
Dembele on the ball. Alan. Vipers in a position of menace here.
Just doesn't seem agile enough, but I think it's just the 3-star skills.
Sterling, such a difficult player to thwart. Alan.
Played.
Roberto Firmino.
I'm going to try and burst past him. He's done it well there.
The referee knew that opportunity it is.
Great pass across. Great finish. Right, we're going to bring on the same subs as last time, just to boost a bit of pace in the team. We're going to bring on Alejandro, Adama, and Douglas Costa. Just to, you know, give it a bit of a boost going forward and try and get Vardy on that last man. I think if this Vardy had a four-star skill moves, maybe a better weak foot as well, he would be like the complete striker. If he was 4-star, 4-star, I'd love him in the team. 3-star, 3-star just doesn't cut it for me. Not a very good game overall, really. Yeah, as I said, I think Vardy, he's not as obviously prolific in front of goal as Kane is. And at the same time, like he doesn't have the skill moves to put himself onto his weak foot. So you're at a disadvantage straight away. If he had a 5-star weak foot, it wouldn't make much of a difference, the fact that he's only 3-star skills. But the fact that he isn't makes it a lot harder to review. Now, if I can find him. In the wrong team. So, 100% shooting, 3 shots, 85% passing. It's not bad. I mean, he's not terrible. To be honest with you, out of the two, I'd rather have Kane than Vardy, as long as you've got the pace on the wings. Now, obviously, it's tough in Division 1. For some reason, I keep matching co-op players. Maybe I changed one of my settings by accident. Yeah, see, 2,000 skill rating puts me down. It is tough, and I don't think Vardy can cut it at this like level of the game, let's say. So I wouldn't be going with Vardy. I'm on matchmaking any, play against solos only. Okay, we're going to head into the final game then with Aguero. I will put Firmino back there, and then I will use Aguero in this position. Let me just quickly change the custom tactics. So 4-2-3-1, Aguero striker, and the... Oh, I just changed something. Okay, and the 4-4-2, Aguero as a left striker. Okay, we're going to head into the final game then. Aguero review time, and we shall see what I think of him. Okay, this is our final team that we're coming up against. Really nice team. I like the way he's done the links with it. I presume he's going to make some substitutes, but I wouldn't be so sure. Okay, let's head in with Aguero. Do you like Aguero's feet? Holds onto the ball really well. And then he makes the right passes in the right situations. Again, the only problem with Aguero, even with a Hunter, he doesn't have that full-on pace to burst past centre-backs. At the same time, you've got to consider we're looking at strikers under 100k, right? We're not looking at
Ronaldo.
your Martials, players like that have everything really. Your Rashfords, your Martials, but
And it looks so threatening,
yeah,
but
he
the
just
danger
seems.
averted.
I like Aguero. I've used him quite a lot. I have him on my RTG as well, but he just doesn't have that burst. But his finishing is next level. Okay, first half over. I feel like it's a bit dead in the 4-4-2. Not gonna lie, just really dead. We're gonna head into the 4-2-3-1 and hopefully have a better second half. Okay, into Aguero's feet. So he'll hold onto the ball well in that situation, and then make the run that you need him to make.
Aguero.
Hold onto the ball well, makes a good pass.
Firmino. That is how to apply the pressure. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, fine work from Vipers to win it back. Definitely look
Okay,
as though they want
burst
to
past
make
him
it,
here.
and he's through here.
Good play.
Firmino. What a fight. And will it be the leveller? A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
Aguero.
Absolutely fantastic positioning in the box there, and then that's obviously a finish with his left foot. The thing is with someone like Aguero, it's a bit like Kane. Like if you're getting him into dangerous situations, he's scoring goals. He's a bit faster than Kane, but obviously he's a bit smaller. But it doesn't seem to affect him. He's still quite aggressive.
Threatening. And still a chance.
His strength's not bad for his size.
For the keeper this time, but
The biggest problem I have with Aguero is the fact that he, when he bursts past people, what on earth is that? He doesn't quite have the pace to stay past them, if that makes sense. So like this,
pushing forward and options available.
obviously I did it with Firmino, but he doesn't quite have the pace to stay past people, which can be an issue, but you just can't use him in that way.
Now that's the Vipers' piece of defence.
I want the review to be as even as possible, so I'm going to, again, make exactly the same subs as I've made every other game. Just to, you know, test it in as many ways as possibly can in the space of one video. Okay, subs are on. Into Aguero. Terrible. I don't think Adama made the right run, really, but you can't just blame one player. Okay, Aguero's free in the middle. Wait for the pass. Yeah, great pass. I'm going to have to take the fake like Raquel past him. Aguero edge. Lucky. Didn't quite get it out his feet quick enough there.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball.
Aguero on the back post.
Goes towards Aguero, back post.
I mean, good movement.
And the keeper
If
deals with
Adama
it.
put a little bit more on that,
Federico Valverde.
Aguero would have just nodded that in. I'd like to hope so,
Ronaldo
anyway.
untidy with the ball.
Aguero's feet again.
On the attack as they're to be
See, his
making
agility there is
substitutions.
good, and he's waited for the right moment, made a good pass, got the 1-2, and then if that second player wasn't there,
Alexandro.
which that player shouldn't have been really, it should have been marking Adama, it would have been a goal. Okay, where's Aguero
Oh,
going?
no stopping him.
Who's?
Aguero.
Lip dink, great pass. Cross goal.
Passing through. And able to close
Finesse.
down the shots. Well, the
These
goalkeeper
AI
doing
blocks.
what he's paid to do. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will the
Drags.
corner do it?
Into Aguero, first time. What a finish.
And another one for him.
I feel like he deserved that. I mean, like I say, you get the ball with him in the box, he's brutal.
Unbelievable debut.
You can't really
And he
say
does
the
finish
bosses are on
most
top.
of his chances.
3-2. And we will have just one additional minute. And space here on the flank. Could play it in.
Great chance.
Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent.
Okay, final game over then. Aguero played well. Again, always, they all seem to be better in a one-strike formation. I don't know if that's just because I'm better in the 4-2-3-1. But I just feel like they make better runs. They're more useful in the 4-2-3-1. If we look at Aguero's rating, 9.9 rating, which is great. His performance, 75% shooting, 95 passing. And he's made a lot of passes as well. The thing I do like about Aguero, his passing is better than his like base stats suggest. If I kind of go into like a final review of all three, Kane, if you play really fast wingers, like say for example you use like a Adama and a Douglas Costa, and you do cross, you use the meta of crossing, then I would suggest a Kane player could be brilliant for you. He's brilliant when he gets in the box to finish goals, and he's also brilliant in the air and everything like that. So Kane is potentially a really good choice for everybody. When it comes to Vardy, he's quick. I think Vardy might be better wide. He's got the 3-star. He just doesn't complement himself. Like, there's no weak foot and there's no skill move to get onto his strong foot. So Vardy's one of those that I'd probably get if I just... It's probably better super sub just if you need pace. Aguero's probably the best finisher. Not the best finisher, sorry. Probably the best overall. Because Aguero has more pace. His finishing's great. Positioning's good, and his passing really is exceptional. So if I was going to go with one of these strikers, I'd say Aguero's the one that I would use. Now, reviewing everything under 100k, I mean, I could have put in like Bobby Firmino, but I see him as more of a cam. I've done a review on Bobby Firmino. If you want to check that out, I'll leave that link in the description as well, or it's in my player reviews playlists. So Bobby Firmino is excellent, but I think he's more of a cam. That's why I didn't include him in this review. So I would say if anyone comes to me and says best striker in the Prem under 100k, I would say Aguero. And that will be my final word on it. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the bell so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.